Je pense à Géry, la reine des îles. Mon vieux petit Géry, la reine des îles. Mon vieux petit Géry, la reine des îles. Your petit chéri, la reine des îles.
Yes, I'm with Kit, Badlacbecques band player, singer, vocalist, Billy Bragg of Jersey. Is that how you see yourself in that political cast?
I'm just a citizen trying to be honest.
The music's very good, seriously.
Thank you.
It's coming together.
It's getting
got
there.
Very interesting sound. Where'd you get the noises from? There's some very interesting noises there.
That's cool. Very kind of you to say. We are influenced by a lot of different things, and obviously we take the folk music of Jersey and we try and give it a bit of a different spin. So using world influences. So whether it's Quebecois, Latin, African, or pop, or rock, or folk, English folk, whatever, just draw it together and see what comes out.
Mixing it with the political campaign was especially interesting. Is that the sort of thing that the band will want to pursue?
Well, this campaign has not been left or right as much as just been about democracy, and that's what's so galling about what's happened, is that the entire thing from start to finish has been a farce, and we've had to engage, and we've engaged positively to try and get something fair to come out of it. There was an opportunity to get something fair, but we were fighting against the odds because of all the spin and all the corrupt nonsense that goes with the current establishment that has railroaded the thing right from the start. So for me, it hasn't been about being political with a capital P. It's political in a basic sense of we want just a fair system, and it's very telling that the poorest regions of Jersey have voted for a fair system that might have given them half a chance, and lo and behold, the richest regions, the richest areas have voted for, and very closely actually, but largely for a system which gives them greater power, you know. And
when you look at a lot of folk, so-called folk music, it does inevitably, because it comes from working people, folk people very often. It inevitably has a political side to it, doesn't it? You can't separate it.
Yeah, it's just about social justice at the end of the day, and you know, and Jerry is the folk language of Jersey, so it's a privilege to sing in it and to be learning it and to be connecting with the real working roots of Jersey, you know, and yeah, so I think there is something to be said for having a voice for all and simply asking for democracy. That's all we asked for.
There's
but we get it?
There's very little in the way of an archive of working class history in Jersey, or Jersey for that matter. Is there much of an archive of music?
Well, there are a lot of folk songs. There's a lot of material to work with. A lot of it does come from outside of Jersey, sort of Normandy area. But yeah, there's a great deal of poetry, some of which we've set to music ourselves, and we're planning to do more of that. And there's always new things coming through.
I noticed you sang something from Newfoundland or Canadian. Presumably there will be old Jersey tunes hiding away in Newfoundland.
Absolutely, yeah. One song in particular we do, Belle Rose, is from Jersey, written here, but it's only really known in the Quebecois sort of circle. It's famous in Canada. It's been done by June Tabor as well, and a few sort of European artists, but it's not known in Jersey because it's just been lost and fallen by the wayside. So it's been our privilege to record that and kind of bring that back to Jersey.
Developing the Jersey language through the song. How does that come? It sounds very interesting, but of course the public can't very often and understand what it is that does it help or hinder?
Well, it is interesting. Jerry is a really interesting language to sing in because it's got this Latin element, it's got the Norse element, it's got all these strange consonants to hang on to. So yeah, it's quite an expressive language. But yeah, it's a unique language. So yeah, it's a good creative challenge to try and make that sound.
I was amazed. Artistic. I went to hear a speaker who's actually a Guernsey politician, only a young fella.
Right.
But he was brought up by parents in Guernsey who only spoke Guernsey French. When he went to school, he had to learn English. Now he's only a young guy, and I didn't think that was possible.
That's really impressive. That's really quite interesting.
Have any Guernsey songs crept across?
Yeah, well, there are songs that are shared. We do one of those, J'ai perdu ma femme, which they have a version of in Guernsey. I don't know of any that originated in Guernsey that I haven't learnt any yet, but I'd be certainly interested in that and open to that. So yeah, it's well, we're planning to do some gigs in Guernsey, so we'll see how that goes down. My gran actually is my Gerier link, my gran on my dad's side, and she was similar. She went to school age 8, I think, in like the 20s, and she only spoke French and Gerier until she went to school. Then she had to learn English, and she was told Gerier's not allowed. Yeah.
You will be aware on September the 28th, it's Jersey Reform Day, an official day.
Absolutely.
I hope you'll be playing for us.
We will be playing without doubt. Yeah, I can't imagine. It would have to be something pretty special for us not to play. We are very much excited about the significance of September the 28th, and to be there and do what we do will be our privilege, and we look forward to that.
Delighted to hear you.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot.
Magnifique.
Ride and jet, ride and go, ride and jet, ride and go, ride and jet, ride and go, ride and jet, ride and go. Grosse per Mabel, a un marchand des chevaux, radengette, radengo, a un marchand des chevaux, radengette, radengo, mordime il tete, on ciuccotti il tete, advenne si cecciù, radengette, radengo, advenne si cecciù, radengette, radengo, hey! On ciuccotti il keien, l'acqua detta nel cervo, radengette, radengo, l'acqua detta nel cervo, radengette, radengo, il bifete nel cosce, le servite luce, e vadì da un pago, radengette, radengo, e vadì da un pago, radengette, radengo, hey! Le fuera le canta e le pisciale le giura ne genterà nego e le pisciale le giura ne genterà nego non sciugli non si fa e qui da me chiuse lui credere te giura ne genterà nego lui credere te giura gente radengo. Hey! Radicate,